Hello everyone, this is our 2001 Rolls-Royce Silver Seraph V12 with 65,685 miles. Beautiful car. Rolls-Royce never disappoints. Finished off in silver, a very, very metallic, flaky silver. Looks absolutely gorgeous in the sun. I'm sure the video won't do it justice. It has chrome accents. Front grille, the top of the bumper, Spirit of Ecstasy, all finished off in chrome. Looks beautiful. The chrome trim on the bumper has just a really general amount of, I guess you could call it wear. There's no like specific chips or anything in it, but it's just not perfectly polished. There's no rock chips on the front. Headlights look great. Hood looks fantastic. So much contrast in this paint, so much personality. Silver just seems like such a monochrome, lifeless color, but Rolls-Royce really gave this a ton of personality. It looks amazing in person. Front driver's side fender looks excellent with no issues. Beautiful chrome wheels. No issues with the front driver's side wheel. Driver's side mirror, couple very, very small rock chips, very insignificant. Front driver's side door. Looks excellent. Side trim across the door looks great. There's no rock chips or scratches or anything. Rear driver's side door. Looks great. Concours edition. Driver's side rear quarter panel. I don't see any scratches, scuffs, dents, or anything like that. It looks good. Rear driver's side wheel. Again, excellent condition, no flaws. Moving around to the back. Do have front and rear parking sensors. A few small blemishes in the back. Looks like the paint chipped off there a little bit. We've got a paint matched scratch right there. So the few blemishes that it does have are very difficult to find. They definitely don't stand out and will not in any way detract from the ownership of this vehicle, in my opinion. It's kind of hard to be upset about a mark if it's not something that's readily visible. We do have 1, 2 scratches on the rear trunk lid. Again, very difficult to see. The silver hides imperfections very well. But overall, the back end of the car looks awesome, especially for being almost 22 years old. Rear driver's side quarter panel, really good condition. I do apologize for my shadow being in the way here. We do have a very small scratch right there, very difficult to see. Rear passenger wheel, no flaws, no scratches, chips, or anything like that. Rear passenger door, looks good. Front passenger door, looks great, no flaws. Front passenger mirror. Doesn't appear to have any flaws. I did, however, just mention that silver hides flaws very well, and with this being in direct sunlight, it's really difficult to see if there are actually any rock chips on here or not. I am doing my very best to be transparent, pointing out anything that I see, but the issue is I don't see anything on the mirror. Front passenger fender, no scratches, scuffs, chips, or anything. Looks really good. And the front passenger wheel is in excellent condition as well. Looks fantastic. I'll go ahead and walk around the vehicle from a 1 foot distance to give you a better big picture idea of the overall condition of the vehicle. Here at Exotic Motorsports, we like to do these comprehensive walk around videos to give our out-of-state buyers the confidence and peace of mind they need to purchase a vehicle from us sight unseen if they choose to do so. Walking around a vehicle from a 1 foot distance is a lot more indicative of what you might notice on a day-to-day basis and helps to separate the larger, more obvious flaws from the smaller, less significant ones, helping to give you a more accurate representation of the overall condition of the vehicle. So hopefully you can see how clean this Silver Seraph is. I think it's been wonderfully preserved. It looks incredibly nice and is really a statement for a relatively classic Rolls-Royce. It's not quite a classic in the literal sense, but the design, the body style, everything about it to me is a classic Rolls-Royce. So here in the interior we do have an off-white leather with a darker wood grain accent. Looks beautiful. Interesting place for the universal garage door remote. Typically you see them on the driver's side sun visor, but it's actually in the driver's side door panel in this car. Do have power seats, heated memory power adjustable seats. Very, very nice seating in this car. Super comfortable, incredibly easy to get in and out of. Twilight sensing headlights, and you can tell it has a V12 just by the way it starts up. It has that nice V12 startup sound. No issues here in the gauge cluster. Everything looks good. 65,685 all original miles. All the wood grain is in fantastic condition. Nothing is cracked or worn. We do have a bit of the power seat here on the driver's side missing. 3-position heated seats, 4 memory profile seats for the front, CD player, dual zone automatic climate control, very impressive for its time, not something you'd see every day. Leather dash looks excellent. It's not shrunken, faded, or has any UV damage or anything like that. It looks brand new. Auto dimming rearview mirror. Sunroof. And here we go. Sunroof opens and works. And it is very much a sunroof. It doesn't have a transparent panel on there to shield you from the outside, so the sun right now is absolutely just beating down on me. So it does not have a glass panel. It's either all the way open or all the way shut. Passenger door panel looks great. Passenger seat looks really good. There's no bolster wear or anything like that. Seat looks really nice. This car has been very, very well kept. Excellent condition. The steering wheel looks phenomenal. Doesn't have any wear on the steering wheel. Has cruise control. Just a very impressive, well-optioned car from 2001, but it is a Rolls-Royce, so as much as we'd like to be surprised, we're kind of not, because it's a Rolls-Royce. And here under the hood, very interesting engine choice here. So I will say opening this is very challenging, especially while it's running, because it gets super hot, so you got to be really fast and really careful. So here we have a V12 engine paired with a 5-speed overdrive automatic transmission, and the reason why it has a V12, it's not an Aventador SVJ, it's not anything crazy, it's not a race car. It's to produce a ton of torque effortlessly to give you that seamless driving experience. And all of the really big name luxury brands like Bentley as well and Rolls-Royce, do this so the RPM can stay super low. You don't feel it shift, you don't feel it rev up. It just floats like a cloud and doesn't struggle to accelerate. So having all that torque in those really low RPM areas gives you this seamless, just cloud-like driving experience, and that's what this drivetrain was designed to do, and executes that effortlessly. Although it is a 2001, it does not feel like a 2001. It feels like a Rolls-Royce. The driving experience is still comparable to what Rolls-Royce produces today. And I think just because it's a 2001 does not discount the quality or the experience of the brand as a whole. And it runs and drives perfect. Sitting here, I'm not having to raise my voice at all. I mean, it's so quiet. You can't even really hear the engine, honestly. All I can hear is the radiator fan. The engine is virtually dead silent, which is incredibly impressive. And as I said before, we'd like to be surprised, but it is a Rolls-Royce. Incredibly clean Silver Seraph. Love this car. Timeless classic. It's beautiful. It runs and drives awesome, and it's virtually impossible to not enjoy this car. So that is our 2001 Rolls-Royce Silver Seraph V12. If you have any further questions, please feel free to check out this car on our website at exoticmotorsportsok.com. Thank you for watching.